two buff guys arm wrestling in midair. Now, if you could think of something manlier than that, I'd like to hear about it. Predator. The best movie of all time. At least to me anyways. Now before I get into anything about the movie, if you have never seen the original 1987 Predator, go watch the movie. Basically, any Predator film that has come out after this one is completely inferior to this movie. This movie has so much muscle and testosterone to it that just by watching the movie, you're gonna feel like you did a full 90 days of P90X when you're done. Arnold Schwarzenegger plays the leader of a team of commandos who get sent into a jungle in Central America to basically locate and rescue some survivors that were in a helicopter that had been shot down. And it doesn't take them very long to realize that something is completely effed up when their team almost begins to be hunted one by one. Every single sequel to a Predator movie that has been done since this film usually has the Predator as more of a mercenary as opposed to an actual hunter. Now, I first saw this film when I was about 7. Yeah, I was 7. And it was shown to me by my parents. Ever since the first time I watched the film, I've literally watched it between 10 and 12 times a year. And I'm 29 now. Now, Arnold Schwarzenegger is not the best actor, but for what his character role is in this movie, he does a fantastic job. The atmosphere in this movie is fantastic. Now, oftentimes you kind of hear a sound and you say to yourself, what the hell was that? You literally feel as if you are in the jungle. And again, that's because they did film it in a jungle. That's another thing missing from a lot of the sequels, and it felt like they changed a lot of the Predator's main characteristics. A real hunter is not going to run into a group of deer and just start shooting at the deer. They're going to take their time, they're going to be patient, and then they're going to shoot the deer. But then again, I don't really hunt, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. This is one of my all-time favorite action movies. If I had to give this movie a flaw, I would say the one thing with it is, when you're done watching it, you're going to feel like you need to go to the gym. There's some scenes in this movie where they're lifting stuff up, setting traps, and I don't know if they just went to the gym, found the biggest, most in-shape guys that they could find, but it's guaranteed that at the end of it, you're going to feel like shit about yourself. And if I was rating this on a personal level, I would obviously have to give it a 10 out of 10 because I've seen the movie a million times. But on a realistic level, I would give this movie an 8. So what's a throwback review that you guys would like to see me do? Did you have an iconic movie growing up? Maybe something that you haven't seen in forever? Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. And check me out on Twitter, because I'm pretty freaking amazing. And my movie reviews are kind of whatever too. Thanks, guys.